When love turns violent and loyalty crumbles in public view, the world watches in disbelief. Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones were the couple fans rooted for, but no one was prepared for what unfolded. A savage confrontation caught on camera has not only shaken their relationship to its core, but left the entire hip-hop community stunned. Was it betrayal? Was it built-up rage? Or was it the painful truth finally breaking through years of silence? This isn't just a lover spats, a war, and the world is watching. It all started with what should have been a quiet night. Jim Jones was attending a private after-party following a studio session in Atlanta. Nothing major, it's just a few familiar faces and industry folk cooling off after hours. But when Chrissy Lampkin stormed in, the mood shifted instantly. His eyes turned, phones went up. And within seconds, the vibe turned tense. No one expected what came next. Witnesses say Chrissy wasn't yelling when she arrived. She wasn't out of control, she was calm to calm, but her eyes. They told another story. The type of quiet rage that speaks louder than screams. Without warning, she walked straight up to Jim and launched into him verbally, demanding to know where he really was the night before and why a certain woman had his hoodie on in her story. Jim looked blindsided. He tried to calm her down, but Chrissy wasn't having it. The crowd around them grew. Some tried to defuse it, but others recorded. And then came the moment that made headlines a loud slap across Jim's face. Cameras captured it. The sound echoed. And just like that, what had been private became a public spectacle. Clips went viral within hours. Twitter blew up. Chrissy trended memes, flooded timelines. People weren't just shocked, they were divided. Some defended her. If she got pushed to that point, he must have done something foul. Others condemned it. Violence is never okay. This ain't love, it's toxic. But it wasn't just the slap that had people talking. It was the emotion behind it, the rawness, the history. This wasn't some shallow fight, it was the result of years of tension, unresolved issues, and what many believe is Chrissy finally snapping after giving her all to a man who kept her in limbo. Remember? Chrissy and Jim's relationship has been through everything: public proposals, reality TV drama, loyalty tests, and almost marriages that never made it to the altar. We're love and hip-hop royalty. But royalty doesn't mean peace. What hurt fans the most was seeing a woman who once rode so hard for her man turn and erupt with that level of pain and aggression. People started asking deeper questions. What had she been holding in all this time? What really went down between them behind closed doors? And most importantly, was this the final straw? After the slap, things moved fast. Jim Jones didn't respond immediately. No statements. No tweets. Just silence. But that silence only added fuel to the fire. People began digging. Screenshots from Chrissy's close friends began circulating. A few hinted that she warned him and he pushed her too far. Then a voice note surfaced, allegedly Chrissy talking to a friend saying, "I should have left him years ago, but I loved him more than I loved myself. That's my mistake." Whether real or fake, it hit hard. The internet turned it into a rallying cry for women who felt unseen and unappreciated in long-term relationships. Hashtag Chrissy deserved better started trending. Meanwhile, Jim broke his silence in the most subtle way possible. He posted a black screen to his Instagram story with a caption, "Even loyalty got limits. Fans lost it." Some called it manipulative. Others said it was a reflection of betrayal on both sides. But one thing was clear. They were both hurting. And this wasn't over. Behind the scenes, there were rumors Chrissy had moved out of their shared space. One blogger even claimed she was staying at a friend's spot in Miami. Jim, on the other hand, was spotted solo at the studio. No smile. No entourage, just headphones and headphones on repeat. Producers from Love and Hip Hop were quick to reach out. They wanted it on camera. They wanted the reunion, the fallout, the confrontation. But insiders say Chrissy refused. "This ain't for entertainment," she allegedly told someone. "This is my life." Fans praised her. She wasn't trying. to milk the moment. She was trying to breathe, but the drama didn't stop. Another leak surfaced an alleged DM between Jim and an influencer who'd been linked to him in the past. The messages weren't explicit, but they were too friendly. People started wondering, was this the reason for Chrissy's rage? Was this the final betrayal? Jim denied it quietly to his inner circle. But he never addressed it publicly. That left a void. And in the world of social media, a void always gets filled with chaos. Chrissy's silence was now power. She didn't rant, she didn't go live, she didn't clap back. She just posted a photo of herself, wine in hand, with a caption, "Peace feels better than revenge." And just like that, the narrative began to shift again. As days turned into weeks, something changed. The noise didn't fade, but it shifted. Fans weren't just talking about the slap anymore. They were rewatching old clips moments from Love and Hip Hop that now felt prophetic. They found episodes where Chrissy begged Jim to prioritize her, where she cried about feeling like an option, where she said, "One day you'll lose me and won't even realize it until it's too late." That line hit harder now. Meanwhile, industry insiders whispered that Jim's team was doing damage control soft PR moves. Conversations with podcasters, even quiet talks with Chrissy's camp about a private healing session. Nothing confirmed, but the whispers wouldn't stop. Then came the shocker. A video from years ago resurfaced, showing Chrissy buying property in her name, alone, no joint deal, no partnership. Just her name on the deed. Fans called it the foreshadowing of freedom. Chrissy had always moved smart. And now, it looked like she'd been preparing for this fallout for longer than anyone thought. But would she walk away for good? That question still hangs in the air. Because even though neither has publicly declared a breakup, neither has posted each other since. No birthday shoutouts, no anniversary throwbacks. Just silence. And silence after this much noise says everything. Fans are still hoping for healing. Some want them to reconcile. Others hope Chrissy keeps her peace and doesn't look back. But one thing is for sure, no one will ever look at their relationship the same again. What started as reality TV turned into a real-life lesson on boundaries, pain, and how even the strongest woman has a breaking point. The emotional explosion between Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones wasn't just a headline, it was a wake-up call for anyone who's ever stayed loyal beyond reason. Their love story once inspired millions. But the recent fallout shows what happens when hurt, silence, and unresolved pain finally boil over. Now it's your turn. What do you think really happened behind the scenes? Was Chrissy pushed to her breaking point? Or was this a warning sign ignored for too long? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This isn't just gossip. It's a conversation about real emotions, real struggles, and real relationships. If you want more raw, unfiltered drama straight from the heart of hip-hop culture, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. We've got more stories coming that go deeper than the surface inside the love, lies, loyalty, and lessons of your favorite stars. And don't forget, sometimes walking away isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Until next time, stay locked in, stay woke, and stay ready. The truth always finds its way to the light, Dan. We'll be right here to break it all down.